All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. That is Trice number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. Very active. Post live plays, post parlays, and I get it everybody on there. We just like to talk sports, talk plays, things like that. So definitely want to be part of the Twitter. Also, if you want the plays bright and early, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. before the lines move and you get the max value, join the Patreon. The Patreon has had my picks since 9:30 today. YouTube's getting it at about 12:30. So the lines move a lot and you lose some value there. So if you're a big time bettor, if you're trying to take it serious, you want to get max value, you probably want to pay that $5, join the Patreon, okay? Anyways, let's get into it. This week's going okay. I think I'm like up a unit. Yesterday, a few plays missed. I didn't post anything on YouTube yesterday. Sorry about that. I only posted in Patreon. I got really busy. But I've only missed maybe 1 or 2 days since I started the damn. Yesterday was just an outlier. But yeah, let's just review the slate. We'll get right into it. Then I'll show you my player props and then my personal top plays of the day, the plays I shared in Patreon, the plays I'm playing myself. So when I do a slate review, it's not my plays. My plays are at the end of the video in the My Plays chapters. If you don't even want to discuss the games and just get straight to the picks, in the My Plays chapter. Okay, guys, at the end of the video. All right, so get right into it, man. Let's review the slate. First day of the day, 1:05 p.m. You got the Rockies and you got the Nationals. You can get the Nationals at minus 130. The money line is now minus 145. Again, you missing money, minus 15 points. That's why I say the Patreon's worth it if you bet every day because I usually am on the right side of the value. I'd also look at Nationals first 5 team total, maybe over 2.5, or Nats team total in the full game over 4.5. Cal Quantrill's not been good, guys. This is not a Coors Series game. I don't trust the Rockies at all away from Coors personally. I don't think they're balling for real. They got a couple good hitters, but Ezekiel Tovar solid. What's the other dude's name? I can't think of it. They have some good hitters, but the Nats, Patrick Corbin sucks though. That's the problem. Patrick Corbin's really bad. So I was comfortable paying minus 130. It's now minus 150. It's kind of just, you might not even want to play it anymore. But for minus 130, I do think the Nationals win. And it's not like you're getting massive value to play the Rockies at plus 125. You really ain't getting that much of an incentive to play them. So, fuck it. Also, guys, I have seen the comments about getting a pop filter. I'm going to get one, okay? I swear to you, I'll have a pop filter by next week. So, it's Thursday. I'll have one by Monday, okay? I hear you guys, goddamn. But yeah, some type of Nationals play is where I'm at. Guardians, that being said, I would not be mad at you if you're on the Rockies. I get it because Patrick Corbin's so bad. So I get it either way. Me personally, I'm on the Nats. I think the value was good. Now, I'd probably fade it for minus 150. Guardians and the Yankees, over 8.5, over 9.5. These are two very easy locks for me. It should be some type of over. The over is now plus 100, so you only lost 5 points there. I got it at plus 105 this morning. I think over 8.5 is a fair price. Over 8.5 at plus money is a fair price. Both these games have been high scoring. These two teams are hitting the ball well, and today you don't have aces on the mound. You have Gavin Williams and Garrett Cole, who both have an ERA of like 4 or 5. No reason to assume that today all of a sudden they can't hit when they've hit Luis Gill, fucking Bibee. They've hit much better pitchers in this series, so why can they not come out here and score on Gavin Williams and Garrett Cole back to back? It should be a competitive, high scoring game. If I had to pick a team, I do think the Yankees win, but the Guardians at plus 155 now is pretty juicy. They can win. They really can. They quit fucking throwing the ball to Soto and Judge and just throw them junk. All they got to do is throw them some junk. It should never have a good hittable pitch. They shouldn't be getting challenged with fastballs and dead center pitches and hanging sliders. It should just be dog shit, just garbage being thrown to them. They would lose, but pitchers keep trying to challenge them. I think it's an ego thing. Pitchers try to challenge them, and it's just, there's no way you do that when you're hitting like that. Insane. Stop pitching to him. I think teams eventually will adjust. Maybe you would think coaches would say, don't throw him anything fucking mildly hittable. But they keep doing it. But today I hope they brighten up. I think the Guardians, they will throw Aaron Judge and Juan Soto garbage today, and I think they'll win the game if they do that. Otherwise, they're going to get Brewers, Cardinals, Freddie Peralta, Miles McCullers. Guys, I'm on the Cardinals. A lot of big cappers who I respect are on the Brewers today. Not me. I think the Cardinals have a good shot of winning this game. I don't trust the Brewers. I don't trust their bats. I don't trust Freddie Peralta. I don't trust anything about these Brewers today. Give me Freddie Peralta under 4.5 Ks. Again, I think a lot of the sharps are on the wrong side of this. I'm going to go ahead and take a stab with the Cardinals for plus 105. I think they're playing good ball. Freddie Peralta under 4.5 Ks at plus 200. I don't think he's going to strike them boys out. And over a 7.5 is really good price at minus 125. now minus 120. So that price actually went better. If you want to play it over, I wouldn't be mad at you. I don't know why it's 7.5. I think they can easily score. And it's a day game. Day games tend to score a lot. Tigers and Cubs, guys, it's a fave for me. The Tigers haven't announced a pitcher yet. I think it's actually, yes, they have. I think it's a bullpen day. I saw it somewhere. Anyways, I'd be fading this, or I just take a stab at the Tigers because they're playing really good. Their bats have been hot. That boy Kerry Carpenter's hitting home run after home run after home run. Tigers just don't have high scoring games, but they keep hitting home runs, and their bats look solid. They're playing good ball. I'll probably be on some type of Tigers play, but I'm gonna stay away from it. Rays and Athletics, I'm not giving up on these Athletics. They are, especially with Osvaldo Bido out there, guys. He is a fucking dog. I mean, he is just so good. There's no fucking way I'm not taking the Athletics at plus money with Bido out there. There's just no fucking way. Under 7.5 is a pretty easy pick because they've been scoring like it's now minus 120, so the value's gone there. But the Athletics went up 1. That's one I'm wrong side of. There's no world where you don't back the Athletics. Bido pitching. Under 7.5, guys. Who the fuck's gonna score? Jeffrey Springs is decent. Bido's good. Should be a good pitching matchup, and it should be very low scoring. You go under 6.5 at plus 145. That's even. Reds, Pirates. I'd lean towards the Reds, but I'm fading. It's Nick Lodolo and Paul Skeens, guys. The only reason I think it's a coin flip, and the Reds have plus money on. We've seen Paul Skeens go out there, throw 7 shutout innings, and then they lose 1-0. Like, at the same time, Nick Lodolo's been shaky when at the start he was hittable. Now he's been looking. Thing is, Pirates can't score ever. They get runners on base, but they can't. It's a toss-up for me. I just lean Reds if you want to play it, but I'm staying from it. I'll watch it as a Angels, Blue Jays. Give me the Angels. I'm going to take a stab at them at plus 140. I put this morning. It's now plus 130. So, again, the value's in the Patreon. I'm sorry. This is as soon as I can get these videos out. $5. Yeah, I'd be on the Angels. I'm going to take a stab with them. Griffin Canning, Blue Jays. I can't remember who's pitching. I think they had one, but they took it back, so it's to be denounced. Guys, I like taking stabs at Angels in certain spots, and I think this is just a spot for the Angels. I think they can win. I don't trust the Blue Jays bats, and I think that the Blue Jays are very inconsistent, where the Angels tend to at least consistently score a couple runs. They don't score a lot, but the Blue Jays either score a ton or none. So basically, the Blue Jays are either going to blow them out or they're not going to score. And I don't think they blow them out today. I think Griffin Canning does well, and I think the Angels win today. Phillies and Braves, Chris Sanchez, Spencer Swellenbach. Definitely a Braves spot. Minus 115, the line is still there, so that's good. I would lock this and not ever look back. Phillies, I don't trust. Their bats, I don't trust. I definitely don't trust Chris Sanchez. I do, however, think this is a competitive, high-scoring game. I just think the Braves get the best of them in the end. Spencer Swellenbach, I think, is the Braves love him. They're putting a lot of time and effort into him. They called him up and are sticking with him. That's their guy. He goes deep in the games. He's going to go 7 innings, probably 21 outs. He's a dog, man. I don't see him doing bad today. I think he's got it all under control, and the Phillies bats aren't. But you know, he does give up a couple home runs, but then the Braves have been hitting home runs more than almost any team in the league. So I see 8 to 10 runs and the Braves winning. I'm going to go with 5-4 Braves win. Astros, Orioles. You got Spencer. Hold on. I got a work text. Let me reply to this. Hold on. Okay. I'll be like, hola. Astros, Orioles. Astros money line plus 130. And I'm not looking back. Orioles minus 160 with Corbin Burns on the mound. Guys, Corbin Burns I'm not scared of him. I'm not. I do not trust these Orioles right now. They are not playing good ball. These Orioles are a fade for me without even looking right now. I'm sorry. I got this at plus 135. And this morning it was 140. I put the long. This morning it was 140. I locked it at 135. Some books have it at 125. Some have it at 140 still. You got to find it. I got it at plus 135. I trust the Astros a lot. I think they're good. I think Spencer Aragotti's good. I don't trust the Orioles, and I don't trust Corbin Burns. That's just where I'm at. Also, over 8.5 at plus 105 is a lock, like guaranteed lock. This should not be there. Then for the Mets, Padres, we have Luis Severino and Dylan Cease. Guys, over 7.5 is where I'll probably lean. I know that Dylan Cease is good, but we did just get hit up. Luis Severino gets hit pretty good. I think, truthfully, I think the Padres can probably score 7 Their bats have been a little bit wishy-washy, but they still, even when they look bad, which I think they always look bad. I don't know how this team's doing. Every time I watch them, I think but they still somehow, they just stay in there and fight, and they somehow always get 5-6 runs by themselves. Dylan Cease might give up 2 or 3. 9-score game probably is where I'm at. I think the over for plus 100 is a very fair price, okay? Look at some props I like today, guys. So, for the player props, I have 4 that I like. Adam Duvall, under 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs. Again, I don't think Chris Sanchez has looked great, but Adam Duvall has not looked good versus anybody. He can't hit anybody. He's got a 40% hit rate head-to-head, 73% hit rate, though, on the year. He doesn't do anything. He is terrible. This dude sucks so bad. He is like the goddamn person. He's like, you remember your little league team, that guy who came up and batted like 8th and 9th, and they'll pitch and his fucking shuffle and he not swinging. You just prayed he got walked. That's how you feel about Adam Duvall. This boy is trash. Under 1.5 for plus money. This is a lock. Go ahead and just, if you want a good play, it's not high value though, so I'm not playing it personally. Great play. Guys, this is Outlier. Make sure you click the description in my video and start your free trial. You need to. Alex Bregman, over 1.5 bases. This dude is a menace. He's a goddamn tank. He's on fire. He continues to produce offensively. 2 bases, and he's not just getting 2 bases a game, guys. He's fucking destroying this line. And you're getting it at 1.5 because he's versus Corbin Burns. You're getting it at plus 140 because he's versus Corbin Burns. Who cares? Tons of value here. I'd consider that. Francisco Lindor, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Another guy who is on a fucking tear right now. He's just on fire. Every game he's hitting home runs, popping off, bringing in runners. He looks really good. Problem today is he's versus Dylan Cease. I still think he can hit this, just like Alex Bregman. He versus Corbin Burns, but you're getting good prices because of who they're versus, and I think they can. One I'm not playing is this one, Gavin Williams, under 2.5 walks. He never walks 3 batters. It's very rare, guys. He finds the strike zone. He throws strikes. He doesn't walk a lot. He's versus the Yankees. I'm telling you, they have got to start throwing junk to Aaron Judge and Juan. So he might have 4 or 5 walks just trying to not pitch to the. Because if he can avoid them, they can win easily. They're the only 2 offenses they got. So if pitchers just stay away from them, they'll start winning. And I don't see them trying to test them, thinking he throws junk to them, and they take. I'm not going to be honest today, but it is pretty damn good value at minus 190. Never gets. Those are some props that I would consider, guys, on Outlier. Definitely click the link, get to 7. Okay? So, let's get into the plays I actually locked today. I locked 14 plays today. These are all max value, extreme value on all these plays, guys. Take a look. Here we go. Let's talk about them. Here's my plays today. Rockies and Nationals. I'm on the Nationals at minus 135. Actually, I thought I was at 130. I'm at 130, sorry. Nationals at 130 on the money line. Easy lock for me. Guardians and Yankees over 8.5 at plus 105. That as well, easy lock for me. It's now plus 100. Nationals are now minus 150. Brewers and the Cardinals. I'm on the Cardinals money line. That actually went up 5 points. And then I'm on Freddie Peralta under 4.5 Ks at plus 200. Athletics and the Rays. Athletics plus 100. Jerry Springs walks over 1.5 walks at minus 115. Nick Lodolo over 1.5 walks at minus 115. Angels on the money line at plus 140, which is now plus 125. Braves on the money line at minus 115, and Chris Sanchez under 3.5 Ks at plus 200. Astros and the Orioles. Astros on the money line at plus 135. Sorry, I keep getting Astros on the money line at plus 135. Corbin Burns under 4.5 Ks at plus 215. And Spencer Aragati over 5.5 Ks at minus 110. Is his lines, is this 4.5 under line still there? Hold on. Corbin Burns under 4.5 Ks. Yep. Spencer Aragati over 5.5 Ks at minus 110. And in the Mets Padres, I'm on the over 7.5 at plus 100, guys. So it's 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 14 plays. Take your bankroll, divide by 14. That's your unit size. Play the plays you like, guys. Don't play the ones you don't like. Some of you guys will not agree with the Nationals pick. Some won't like the Cardinals. Some won't like the Angels. But I will say I've been a sharp all week on these money lines. I've been cracking their ass. Take that as you will. I've been having some good calls this week. Hopefully we get out here. Hopefully we make it back today. And hopefully we fucking crack these folks. See y'all tomorrow.